to think. March 26th, 2009. It all started with that video there. Simply looking at an abandoned former high school, or as my generation knows it as, the Carter Building, aka Carter Junior High. It was all intended to be nothing more than updates and news events, as well as other activities that occur in the city of Leominster, Massachusetts. But of course, as time went on, things changed. And I got involved in other things. For example, I have a weird hobby. I always, for some reason as a kid, after I got over my fear of elevators, I liked them. And every now and then I would just ride them just because I could. Then I found out on YouTube that people did it, but I only saw kids and teenagers doing it. Then I happened to have found a video of people my age doing it as well. And that set everything off into a whole new, different direction. But of course, it all started with the abandoned Carter Building, or as the older people know it as, the old Leominster High School. So, today's video is a smorgasbord of the most popular things that are on this channel. Now, I'm taking a page from Jacob, aka the Elevator Channel, and although I do not have the expansive list he does, nor the ability to go as far as he does with the greatest of ease, I have developed a top 5 worst elevator systems video. Now, granted, not all of them that make the list are the worst things I've ever ridden, but they do have the track record to make the list, although a couple of them, they definitely do deserve to be on there for sure. Also, because of there's so much material and limited time, there also will be a look back at Minecraft, mostly the first that I've done, and like I said, it's very limited as to what I have accomplished. Also, there will be Cube World, and of course, everyone's favorite traffic safety game show, Cross the Street. So sit back and enjoy, and I know there's some material you're probably going to hit that little slider down there, move it really fast. So here we go with elevator set number 5. Enjoy. Alright, these are amongst the worst elevators I've ridden. Burbank Hospital, Fitchburg, Mass. There we go. Image stabilization's on. You wouldn't know it because these things jerk when they stop. And in fact, this floor indicator system doesn't even work. Yes, still shot up. I think I got it. Cab view. Down to 1. If somebody was coming, feel free to downrate the video for that. These have never been maintained that well. Oh. Press and hold. Yeah, that says a lot. Let's ride Slippy. There goes that one. Here's this one. They both do have a phone, by the way. Same thing. There goes Slippy. floor indicator system does work here. Fail card, 250 feet per minute, 4,000 pounds. Alrighty, I'm not sure if... Apologies for that, I'm trying to do a stop at 4 because that's where it jerks the hardest. Oh no, we went by. Oh well. So much for that. And to think, the image stabilization on this thing is excellent at best. And here's one with the original GAL fixtures. This one I'm not sure if we can go 5, 4, 3. If we move, we'll know. Bang! And there's the counterweight that's loose. Nice. Here, 3. Both sides open. Alright. Guess we can't. Sorry if this is a bit rushed. It is a bit hard to do this place. Oh yes, wonderful Tyson Crop defense. To be fair, these things really ran like crap in the 90s. If it weren't for ThyssenKrupp, these things would literally hurt people's backs like they have been doing before. And that's why it's listed on the worst elevators list. Matt Damon! I had to do that. Anyway, before we get to the 4th worst set of elevators I've encountered, we're going to take a look back at Minecraft. Now, like I said, there's an expansive amount of material, but I've condensed it down to what seems to be a much shorter, nearly 14-minute string of videos, mostly containing firsts. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy what I did here. And screwing up royally at times as well. Georgia 551 here, and we're going to do something new. It's called Watch Me Suck at Minecraft, because I'm not really good at these newer games that require mouse and keyboard movement. I'm so old school with the keyboard only stuff. Now. Interesting. Oh, look at that, a cow right away. Already no time to fiddle around, we gotta get started. These are very important in this game because monsters don't like to spawn anywhere near light. So with that being said, let's put a couple of torches up. One near the entrance would be good. And one side opposite next to the window would be pretty good. Here. And if we go across the hill, and somehow a creeper formed and I died. So this is how I'm gonna die, huh? Nope. But this is how I'm gonna die. Yay. Well, see, that's the good thing about getting rid of all your important stuff. Here's where everything was. Run! Run! You're not running! Get everything! Crap! Creeper! Died again because I can't win! Go! 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 Move! Ah, crap. I'm not running because if I do, my food will deplete and I will wind up not fully healing, which I've now done. With these 2 buckets of water, I can say, officially, day 61, the permanent structure is now finished. And here's the living room again. Here's the loft. If I ever find a winter biome, I'm gonna replace the beam with the darker planks it provides. It matches this better. And of course upstairs you've seen the bedroom and the loft quite a few times. And with that being said, I needed to get something from there, which I did not. And yes, I'm sure those of you that are experts in the screen capture software that know what they all are and what have not, it truly is indeed. I was using everyone's least favorite, as the name is escaping my memory right now, Hypercam. That's what I was using. So my laptop actually can handle this. Of course, it comes at the expense of a ridiculously large file size. And I don't know why I brought 3 water buckets with me, but I did. I didn't really need all that. You know, put that over there. Playing this series in pretty much full size just looks funny because Hypercam didn't work too well at full res. It would get all choppy. Some of the frames would be either chopped in half or completely blacked out. Oh, this one works. The only thing is I'm wearing headsets, so I'm not 100% sure if things that shouldn't be captured might be captured. Like I hear fighting outside, and I really am trying to talk over it. So I mean, it's nice I can play this in HD. There, that looks complete now. And yet again, watching these videos, I am going with the original concept with attaching the new to the old, is I'm not going to attach it at the hip completely all the way up. Because if I go from here, you have a weird lip. And if we follow the height of that, the new roof will go over that. It'll just look stupid. So I'm just going to attach it as far as from there to there. And that's as far as we'll take that. Next day is coming. I think what I'll do is right here, I'll have a couple of doors. We just don't have the full pieces of glass yet. We got one. Oh crap, he got up. Okay, we do have a piece of full glass we can use. There, we got ourselves a little patio. Doesn't that all look pretty now? And that's all open now. Okay, kiddies, are we ready? Let's go to Minecraft hell. Now this will take a while because it's the first time here. And we're not going to be here for long either, unfortunately. Uh-oh, we're under attack. Oh my god, the frame rate is horrible. Let's try it again. Hopefully now we'll have a frame rate. Oh, another fortress. I'm under siege. I can't run. Those are zombie pigmen. They won't touch us unless we bother them. Did they just blow out the portal hole? I'll be damned. And I didn't take that thing with me. You know what that means? We're just going to have to take a mulligan here. We got no way to get back home. This sucks. I did not bring the materials. So unfortunately, we're going to have to take a dive. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. And now you see the importance of that chest. And you see ahead of me here, towers. Oh, there's the dragon right there. Now if I keep my head up high like this, I will not stare at an enderman. That's one. You gotta take these towers out. If you don't, he'll regenerate. Stutter. We're good. We can fight the dragon. Oh. Oh, that was a weak lob. For the win! We did it! We won! Watch that meter go way high now. And that is the roller coaster. And I've also done, which you can kind of see, we'll look at it a little bit, the grand ballroom. Here it is. As you can see, it's not exactly breaking records. It's meant to be a realistic sized, fairly realistic wooden roller coaster, and it's called the Right Angler because, well, that's how Minecraft works, in right angles. And there's the name right there. So push the button and let's enjoy the ride. Here we go. And this is calibrated to be intentionally slow in spots, like a real roller coaster. And there's that final warning, do not stand. Here we go. Here comes the next drop. And now it's just pure momentum. With the exception of the very end, there's a redstone circuit that will, right there, which will propel you to the end. Alrighty, there we are. Next set of worst elevators, Pearl Elm Municipal Garage. I feel good knowing that it's municipal. So I didn't know if this was private or public. Public. Here are the really crappy pane elevators, and the one I really want is here. Very slow door. Get a cab view at the top. And door close. Pane elevator. Loose counterweights, gotta love it. Although it's not sounding as bad as it usually does. Drop 350 feet per minute, 2,500 pounds. Door needs help. Anyway, cab view. Looks a little dark on the TX30, but this is what we get. Let's head back to 1. Sony doesn't like to play focus. Counter changes before the elevator moves. Nice loose counterweight there. I have to say these aren't as rough as they used to be.
No, I didn't think that after a while.
No problem.
They're looking at me like,
There goes that one. The other one's all the way up at 7. 5. It just literally went from 7 to 5. This one isn't as bad. That didn't sound good. Same thing, except it's centered. And buttons on both sides. Let's go to 8. There is a phone. I almost pushed the button by accident. Thank you. Yeah, this one still shakes a bit. And the top row's missing on this counter. Drop. No pre-door on these. Thud. And finally, back to 1. Yeah, this one still shakes a bit. Really rough. And down here. And there it goes. That were those death traps. Well, wasn't that just a load of fun? Well, before we get to the third worst elevator, and this time it is a singular, I'll give you that much, I've also dabbled in a fairly new game, Cube World. There isn't all that much to share because it's fairly new and I haven't played it terribly much. There are some interesting things that have occurred during the game, and I thought I'd share them with you now. So, before we get to elevator number 3, let's take a short look back and see what happened in the land of Cube World.
Create. Okay, how do we rotate? Okay, there we go. Yeah, look, I actually get about 30 frames a second if I aim down. Not quite. Not even. Well, that's, well, it's a little over-exaggerated, and there's no receding hairline, but that's fairly accurate. But let's just look at some more. And back to 1. Okay, this is roughly what it is. Hair color, it's going to be hard to hit. In fact, I can't even hit the color I want, really. Actually, that's pretty close. What's this do? Oh, I think that's put in a name for him. Let's see. What should I put? It won't be. I'll just put in my birth date. February 22nd, 1972. Yes, I'm old. And I can't put little streaks of gray in there to be a little more accurate either, but that's okay. And the name of the world? Failureville. Will it fit? Yep, there we go. Hornet. Pierced. Quasi-random generation. Alright, now I need to know what jump is. Yeah, I can't wait till we can map the keys out, because this feels very unnatural. Very unnatural. Wow, 52 minutes left on the clock. Okay, what's happening? Something's happening, and I can't move. And apparently I died. Along the way. Hey, I found it. I have no idea what to call that. At least it tells me which one to hit that time. Oh, look at this guy. He's pretty smart. I run into buildings. And die. And now the map decides to do what it wants. And dead. And dead. ain't got a chance in hell here. And die. Finally, something died and I'm not the one. Alrighty, come on. Hey, there's another one. There, go somewhat first person. Close, but not quite. Let's check this. Oh, oh no. Not good. Abort, abort. Died before I could abort. Oh, we're gonna die again. So I ain't got any chance in hell of fighting that guy. Well, just before I could hit the respawn. Alrighty, this way. Run, 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 run. Oh crap, you got him too. Okay, run. Well, so much for having a friend. Boy, the enemies here are indeed persistent. Let's climb a mountain. That's the only way we'll get rid of it. I know I'm just getting out of the frying pan and into the fire, but oh, well, we tried to go very slowly. That did not work. Well, we're gonna die again anyway. And there we go. And someone who's not friendly. And walking into trees doesn't help. Well, new low frame rate, 3. Yeah, and absolutely no control over the game. I was only getting 3 frames a second. Oh, come on, let the guy move. These terriers are probably gonna kill me. Well, might as well die. There we go. Wow, I actually killed a tough guy with the help of a Pacus. Holy cow, who knew that day was gonna ever come? I think I see one up there. I don't know if... Huh? Cats like the candy. Hey! Why are you going away now? Again, I'm not sure why I... Though I don't like my odds here. Okay, light came on, that's good. I have a chance. Boy, this reclassification thing might work. Holy crap, I actually killed an enemy. For real. Wow. As I always say, who knew that that day was coming? There we go. Well, Kitty didn't last very long, did he? Well, we're here at the site of another bad elevator. It's a parking garage. Which garage do you think it is? You thinking Major Taylor? The answer is... no. This is the Putnam Street garage, Fitchburg, Mass. Just look at this wonderful maintenance. I will tell you that I was expecting the bounce, but apparently they fixed it. However, it's still fairly easy to make the thing bounce anyhow. So, I had it here waiting for me, then it left. So we'll pick it up when it's back. Here it comes, I can hear it. We started on 4 to keep it from being a dead giveaway. Alright, look at this wonderful cab. Oh, by the way, we have metal bumpers. One on that door and one on the other, which we will look at as soon as the doors want to close on me again. This one doesn't stand out as well. Lovely. Alright. Here are your buttons. And there's the no phone. 100 feet per minute, 3,500 pounds capacity. Let's take her down. This is where the issues were. Yeah, just beautiful. Yeah, there's still a little bit of a bounce to it. You walk around the cab, it still rocks back and forth. Oh, so beautiful. Nice floor. Focus, Sony. Here are one. Isn't this the most beautiful thing ever? And if you've never seen a subfloor in an elevator, here it is. It's plywood. Some older ones, it is steel. Actually, let's go up. It's got a nice sounding motor. Let's enjoy that much of it. Oh boy, now it's doing it on the way up. Yes, here we go. Here we go. It's not as bad as used to be. Not enough to telegraph it, unfortunately. That sounds good. Yeah, still a death trap. And back down. Door closes immediately, which is good. Unfortunately, the bumpers ruin the view down. Ah, nice. Just look at that lovely rust stain. Wonderful. There's quite a
few of them on here. Big line of rust going down there, where the ski patch is. Rust there, rust there. Even though they sort of fixed it, I'm going to put this very high on the list of really bad elevators because it still's got some problems. Of course, one of the other popular segments is me and my little misadventures in the land of crossing the street, where a lot of times downtown Leominster, Massachusetts, sometimes other locations. It varies, and depending on how bad drivers are, depends if a video is captured or not. So here's a short list that I present to you, the best of Cross the Street. And near the very end, and at the very end, I think I found the best and saved them for last. So sit back and enjoy several minutes of Cross the Street. This thing, there's the Columbia, and we broke the law. Got you on tape, cop. Broke the law, and we broke the law, and we broke the law. Let's see what happens. Okay, they can't see me. Oh, let's look at all the people break the law. I'm not even gonna bother saying it. Oh, this guy's stopping, and that guy's stopping. And that truck is being a douchebag. In front of St. Leo's School and Church, shown in reverse. And now it's time to play America's favorite traffic safety game show, Cross the Street. Alrighty. Now we're on the way back. And for the record, that is the church, and that is the school. And that is the crosswalk that we're crossing. Let's see what happens. Anything? Nope. However, we might have a little, let's see if we ignore the ambulance excitement. Actually, we don't have that. Crossing the street was a bit benign, but look what we got here. Oh, that's real smart. Right in front of a speeding ambulance. Real smart guy. Well, might have been a benign episode, but yeah, we saw some stupidity. At the intersection of Leominster, Mechanic, which goes into downtown Leominster, and Water. Oh, look, an illegal pass. We caught that on camera. And here's a crosswalk. This guy won't be able to stop. And, oh, that guy wasn't paying attention, and this guy's gonna let me go. And this cop just completely ignored someone in the crosswalk. America's favorite traffic safety game show, Cross the Street. And we're here at a different location on Route 12. Let's see what happens. Here we are. Oh, that's... have we noticed the crosswalk? Okay, the other side is clear. And we got a talkie, because we got loudy music, loud, WMG, thank you. Oh, look, another crosswalk. Let's see what happens. Oh, this guy saw me, but he just flat out refused. Oh, thank you. Oh, and thank you, stupidity uncontested vehicle. And now we know why they are called such. Oh, and we're not done yet. Maybe we should learn how to drive. Say hi to YouTube. We are outside of Leominster Hospital, also known as UMass Memorial Health Alliance Leominster Campus. Here we are on North Main Street. Here's a crosswalk. Here's the light. Let's see who will stop. Plop. Oh, this guy's turning, but that guy's not stopping. Neither are you. And hi, you're on camera. So are you. Oh, and this guy's stopping. See the crosswalk? Got you on plates. Thank you. Oh, she's on her phone. I think she's calling for that idiot that tried to run me over. Hey, look at the plus side. Hospital's right there. It's time to play America's favorite traffic safety game show, Cross the Street. And we got a car going the wrong way on a one-way street. Oh, we might get a free pass here. This guy won't be able to stop. Oh, he will. Broke the law. Yeah. We're illegally parked on the crosswalk. This car, I don't care if the plate's showing, and this SUV. Illegal. Illegal. Oh, this is just funny. Yeah, this is quite interesting. She was over here blocking the crosswalk. I don't get what the heck she's doing. Let's cross the street here. Okay. That was incredibly stupid. And, yeah, you can go ahead. Even though you shouldn't have really. Donut didn't let me through. And you know what the best part of that? When I mentioned the stupidity uncontested vehicle, one of the occupants was right there. Oh, and we're trying to push me out of the way. Good job. Oh, and you're looking at me too. Nice. Might have been a little light on action, but big on stupid. In fact, stupid stopped. And that's where we came from. So we're going to keep going. Typically, I stop the camera back over there, but I think there's going to be some kind words. I'm not going to say anything back. No. And she said something. She wasn't too happy. So anyway, that's this episode of Cross the Street. Ending with somebody very stupid and not happy being caught breaking the law. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Number 2 on the list no longer exists. There are the Beckwith Montgomery elevators that used to be in the big parking garage at the Worcester Galleria Mall. While a small piece of this garage still exists, every original elevator no longer exists. While the small garage was spared from demolition, roughly 2/3 of this parking garage was not. That 2/3 made room for reconnecting Front Street to the Union Station portion of the road, as well as St. Vincent Cancer Treatment Center and future projects down the road that have not been built as of yet. Since 2 of the 3 elevators were in the part to be demolished, as affectionately known as Red Number 1 and Red Number 2 on this channel, the third one was spared, yet was torn out
in favor of putting a brand new elevator on one side of the garage that stayed. Roughly the mid-1990s, the Galleria Mall closed in favor of turning it into a common outlets shopping mall instead. And during that time, they were modernized by Kone with the fixtures that you'll see in these videos. The original fixtures looked somewhat similar, although they were smaller. Chances are those fixtures were vandal-resistant PTL originally, which pretty much dictates that this was a Montgomery install done by Beckwith. The one thing that's been maintained both before and after the modernizations is how creepy the elevators were, as well as all the weird noises they would make. They never changed in that respect. When the Worcester Galleria Mall opened in July of 1971, this particular parking garage we're walking by was the world's largest, with 4,300 parking spots covering 6 floors, although 5 in many locations. I'm telling you, after parking in this garage an awful lot, every other garage looks tiny in comparison. Perhaps I was spoiled. This vintage photo of the shopping mall from the air, believed to be public domain as it's used by anybody, shows how huge this parking garage actually was. This is a store directory from the Worcester Telegram and Gazette, believed to be user domain because it's been used everywhere. Shows how large the garage is from the top. In spite of being a huge parking garage, it is grossly underserved with only 3 elevators as pictured here. Also notice in this older picture that this parking garage was divided into 3 colors, the way it was done once the Fashion Common Outlets has taken over. The part from the very bottom up to the central entrance was repainted red, and everything from that red number 2 elevator upward, the smaller section, was blue. First up is elevator number 1, red number 1. This is the second and last video ever recorded of this elevator. Notice that the cadence is worse than normal. It wasn't due to stuttering, it was due to not remembering exactly when the noises this thing created happened, and I wanted you to hear them. So, yeah, a lot of failure there. Anyway, sit back and enjoy. Facility. We'll get cab views because there's plenty of time. This is going to be a cakewalk. There's your buttons and your phone. It's not making that rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat sound this time. That grinding noise is new. Might be because it's cold. I don't know if this one classic levels. No, it doesn't. Door doesn't open all the way. Now we're gonna, well, actually hit one because we want the door to open. This is the one you can kind of see your way up through the fan. Oh, this is, I think we might actually call this one a death trap now. It's very close. I'm contemplating that thought. I'll reserve judgment. Yeah, that one doesn't classic level. And there goes that one. At least they fixed the rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat. We are going to skip elevator number 2, aka red number 2, just for now, and do a quick presentation of elevator 3, blue number 1. And there is pretty much a reason for that. Of the many times I've been to this garage, this elevator was almost always broken. In this case here, it was stuck slightly under the level. Other times, it was simply stopped at a level and could never use it. But it worked this one time, and this is the only known video of it ever working. This is the blue elevator. If you remember, it was stuck 8 inches below this floor. Doors partially open and a cone right there. As you can hear, it's working. We got people in the elevator, so we're going to respect their privacy. Okay, we've already shown you all the controls, the phone, and all that stuff. That's weird. You did see me push 6, yet we're down at 1.
Okay. I should probably get out. So you're gonna go up to 6?
Gonna go up to 6 and do the
Why don't you try it again, Joe?
grand view.
Okay.
Okay, whoops, I hit 5. Oh well, extra stop. So you can hear it makes a little noise, but it's not running all that bad. Just some very minor shot vibration, hardly anything. Runs a lot better than it looks right now. Oh, nice thud. Door close button does not work. And once we're up here, we're gonna get a view. Alrighty, since this is the last elevator, I'm gonna actually go out on the edge. And we're gonna go back to home base, which is 2. A little jerky start. But this thing's riding very well. 5 is burnt out.
Hold on.
Three is burnt out. And here we are. Watch this. Now let's see if we can catch it level again. Yep, there we go. Classic leveling.
Okay. So.
And there goes the elevator. Hope you enjoyed it. Finally, we go back to elevator number 2, also known as red number 2. It is also the second elevator that Chronicle shot here in this garage, hence the order it was shot in. First video will be myself, then the second will be the famous exit that you've seen on TV if you lived in the Boston area. Enjoy. This is Georgia 551, and as you can see, we're at the death trap in the Galleria parking deck. Why are we riding this again? There's just one problem with my flip camera, and it's the only real nag that I have outside of image stabilization, which is more my fault than anything. is that the microphone is weak. It picks up all the noises this death trap makes, but it's just nowhere near as loud as the actual experience. So now the elevator's gonna park. Oh, this thing's getting worse. And here we are at 1. And as we know, it's been vandalized. However, there's some new vandalization on here now. Now to experience it as loud as I hear it. Oh no, this is actually worse. Watch a classic level. And down we go. That shaking is not me. That's the actually the elevator. And finally, we'll end it at the where it started. And they still haven't replaced the 5. See for classic levels. Yeah. Of course, when Chronicle was here doing the elevator segment, who can forget this classic exit from Ted Reinstein?
Made it, huh, George?
Yes, we did.
The death trap.
And we've upgraded it to 4 out of 10 because it wrote even worse. That was the death trap. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Before we show you the worst elevator system I have recorded, I do want to take time to show you a couple of videos from 180 Putnam Place. One of them is a bit controversial, so if you're deeply religious and you are offended by Catholic humor, then I recommend you zip through this, because it includes the 1-year anniversary video where I shot a video here with Buddy Christ, back when Buddy Christ videos were somewhat popular on YouTube. And boy, did the popularity of those videos tank really fast all across the world. Anyway, that's part of the tribute, and there's a reason why there's a tribute, and you'll see why right now. We are here downtown Fitchburg at 180 Boulder Drive. That should sound familiar. There's an ancient Otis elevator inside that building, but we have a slight problem. It's being torn down. As you can see, they've gutted the building. They've ripped out all the windows. The elevator is behind there. This is a 100-year-old building, and they're going to tear down this front piece because it's apparently not very easy to upgrade to be handicapped accessible, even though it had an elevator. But there were a lot of problems, like very narrow hallways, pretty much the issue. So we're going to take a look back at the elevator videos we did shoot here, and keep in mind, one of the milestones is a bit controversial, featuring Buddy Christ. And that's when Buddy Christ was pretty popular on YouTube. So, without further delay, let's take a look back
at what is now the doomed 100-year-old Otis traction elevator, which Payne modernized. Enjoy. Hello. You have me out here for a reason. Is there something special today? Well, yes, buddy Christ. Albeit I'm a few days late. Go figures. Alrighty, albeit I'm a few days late, I'm celebrating my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Congratulations on being around for a year. Thank you, buddy Christ. And we're going to do something special to celebrate 1 year of YouTube videos. Oh, what are we going to do? Well, first thing we got to do is go to 180 Putnam Place. I can hardly see it because it's raining. Yeah, but what are we going to do? Oh, you'll see. Well, here we are. Oh, don't tell me we're riding an elevator. Well, yes, that's what we're doing. We're going to ride a 1930s Otis, modernized by Payne. What's that loud vibration? That's the motor. There, it says it's an Otis. Yet, it has a GAL interlock. And these also have dummy bumpers. Oh, there we go. Let's get a cab view. I want people to remember what this elevator looked like when I rode it before. Okay. It's got a noisy fan. And the emergency light's on. 200 feet per minute. Those are your buttons. And we don't have a phone, but we have an alarm. So what if we get stuck? Oh, don't worry about that, buddy Christ. I have my mobile phone with me. Sorry about the camera jiggling. I was shuffling stuff around. So you know what we're going to do? We want to go to the top. So we press the 4? That's right, buddy Christ. Whoa! That was awful fast. Yeah, speed deltas are a little harsh. Here, 4. Whoa! This is a lot faster than another elevator. Oh, yes it is. Let's go back down to 1. Jeez, I don't know if I can get used to that. Wow, look how fast we're going. This isn't really all that fast. Oh, where's 1? Oh, it's burnt out, buddy Christ. Something I never checked out, though. Oh, by the way, modernized by Payne. Go to 4 again. Alrighty. You'll see if it does what's called classic leveling. Alrighty. Boy, that was a harsh start. Yeah, that was kind of jumpy. Alrighty, here we come to 4. Let's watch it. No, it doesn't do it. Alrighty, back to 1, buddy. Thank you. I don't know if I can get used to an elevator that starts and stops so fast. Yeah, it's kind of harsh. Hey, I got a question. What's that? I actually like this elevator. Can I ride it myself? Well, sure you can, buddy Christ. I'll put you right there. And we'll have Christ Cam. You ready, buddy Christ?
was fun. Can I do it myself without the camera? Alright, buddy Christ. Let me push the 4. Bye-bye. And just to make sure he doesn't dawdle, I'll call it down. I don't know if you can hear the motor, but it sounds like a motorboat through a thick wall. That's it, buddy Christ. Let's watch it go. That was actually fun. Here's more of the exterior. Here's the elevator. It's been modded by Payne way back when. Oh, we got lights out. And when we hit the bumper, it doesn't respawn. Good. By the way, Otis. And that's even an Otis door track right there. Yeah, it worked that time. Here are the buttons. No phone, an alarm. Payne modded it. 200 feet per minute, 3,000 pounds. Let's go for the ride. Did I see pre-door? When the Otis wants to close, it wants to close. No, it won't work. And it behaves like a Westinghouse. Very patient. And there it goes. Alright, we are at the #1 spot for the worst elevator systems I've ever approached. As you can see, it's a parking garage. And I bet it's not going to take a lot of thought thinking, where could these be? Major Taylor, that's right. These wonderful pieces of Schindler. As I switch hands and let's see how they're running today. Last time I checked, they were actually fixed, so as we all know, this is named after an elevator in New York. This one's called Felechia's Cousin, named after an elevator, Felechia's Bathroom. And this one, if you know who Major Taylor is, you'll know this one is named after someone, and we call him Lance, because he needs a supplement in order to finish strong. And we hear ding and ding everywhere, but not a single elevator. We may do some cutscenes, because this is a countdown show, and I think we're going to get Lance. Yeah, people just got out of Lance. So, should be heading up. Here it comes. Let's watch this wonderful leveling. Oh, it actually was smooth this time. Yeah, we all know what it looks like. Oh, we do the cab view. Oh, and I got the question, why do we constantly hear, EMS alarms around here? That's because St. Vincent Hospital is right there. Most of the sirens are ambulances. Oh, I love how wonderful this thing sounds, though. And we're stopping at 6. Interesting. Alright, I guess they took the man-powered elevator. Here we go. Yeah, it's still good. What we're going to do is we're going to stop at 6 and notice the quality here. And of course, I'll call this elevator Lyndon Byers because it's not there. It's a Boston joke. If you're not from the area, you probably won't get it. If you don't listen to WAAF radio in Boston, you won't get it. Next up, Felicia's cousin. Which it's right there. Now it's just a matter of it coming up, and pardon the finger. Uh-oh. I think it may be stuck. You know what? It actually did that to me before. It stopped on a floor and it just sat there looking stupid. So let's pause and see what's going on. Of course we know this thing has run much worse many times before. Time to initiate a shock cam. Is this thing still shaking? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real nice. He's failed at 3,500 pounds, 100 feet per minute. Here we come. Here comes number. It's doing even worse. Now to watch the progress. Here comes 7. Oh, yay. They both suck now. Let's watch it struggle. Let's look at this. This is the door to FC. Nice. It can't even shut it. That's the way it really is. Wow, that was bad. That was really bad. It's like a foot. Here it comes. They almost fixed this one. It's getting a little worse. Let's see how well it does. Oh jeez, it's not even gonna get there. Well, we made it. Holy crap, that was scary. Thing don't work. Oh, well, we don't have to worry. Apparently, they know. It can't make it. Good job, Republic Parking. It's better, but not quite. Almost. They almost fixed it. Now the question is, how will it do? She's up to her shaky self again. Moment of truth. Wow. You mean they actually almost fixed one of these? Moment of truth. They almost fixed it. I'm impressed. Shakes like hell. Or 5. Already doesn't sound very good. 6. Moment of truth. Oh, it did it. It did it. This sounds good as well. There goes 6. Moment of truth. Yeah, it did it. Must have just been serviced. I mean, just. That one. It's kind of obvious. Yeah, she's starting to shake. Moment of truth. Yeah. Yeah, these are going downhill. I can hear it. Oh, it already sounds great. There's 6. Here comes the moment of truth. What? This one's actually fixed? 6. Moment of truth. Well, I'll be. This one is actually fixed. That I am very surprised. One more floor. Moment of truth. I'll be damned. I never thought I'd see this day come. I went to meet Felicia. It eventually got itself unstuck. And again, quality buttons. Millar's work. Yeah, I think they actually fix these things. I said that before, but I think it's legitimately fixed now. And we're gonna go to ground, watch it stop at 3. Sit there looking stupid. Felicia shaking. Wish there were a good angle in which to capture that. Yeah, if any shaking's translating, that's obviously not me. Oh, we made it past the 3rd floor. It's not going to have a stupid attack. Here's where it gets at its worst. Of course, all the squeaking, I'll give this system a pass because it's pretty cold out.
And there you have it. I bet you number 1 didn't really surprise you in the least bit, did it? Well, that's 5 years of YouTube. Although this video may be uploaded a hair late because there are a lot of things that kind of went on. Private life kind of interfered a little bit. Not a big deal. So anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you out there, and yes, that still does include you, the one who's always picking his nose in the corner, for sticking around for 5 years. And for those who haven't, welcome aboard. Also, if it wasn't for you, I would have no motivation to keep going with this whatsoever. Sure, anybody could just simply keep making videos and posting them anyway, but as those of you who are on the channel early would know, because of very little viewership, the motivation wasn't there to post videos all that often. You might see one every month or 2. But then as the fan base grew, and the varied interests grew, and the content grew, there's a lot more video out there, and I put out many more than when I did when I started. And it's all because of you people out there. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the support. Hope to see you in another 5 years. And this is Georgia551 saying, hope you enjoyed, and have a good one. Or as you usually would hear when you see this, this has been a World of Crap presentation.